In a world of molded clay, every morning brought a new sense of wonder. Families of greens spent their days playing under the warmth of the sun. The local leaders kept the peace among the rows of vibrant radishes. But as the light faded, a long shadow stretched across the garden beds. An alarm echoed through the leaves, signaling the end of their safety. Every vegetable scrambled to find shelter before the darkness arrived. The moon rose high, casting a cold glow over the silent, empty paths. Deep within the brambles, a pair of hungry eyes flickered with malice. A monstrous creature emerged, ready to claim its next helpless victim. It landed silently upon a house, its wings trembling with anticipation. Unaware of the danger, a family slept peacefully in their cozy home. The beast struck without warning, piercing the heart of the household. Life drained away in an instant, leaving only a pale ghost behind. A mother woke to find her world changed into a nightmare of silence. The morning light revealed the tragic cost of the creature's visit. The tally of the fallen grew higher with every passing moonlit night. Sorrow hung heavy in the air as the community mourned their lost kin. Then a giant arrived to look upon the devastation with a heavy heart. The tiny residents looked up, placing their final hopes in his hands. He promised to end the reign of terror that haunted their garden home. Plans were drawn to capture the monster before it could strike again. A guardian waited in the dark, watching for any sign of movement. But exhaustion took its toll, and the protector drifted into sleep. The predator seized its chance, soaring toward its next fresh meal. One by one, the garden's inhabitants fell to the relentless hunger. The insect grew stronger, hissing a challenge to the stars above. A new light caught its eye, drawing it away from the dirt and roots. It left the garden behind, flying toward a strange and glowing world. Inside the human dwelling, a different kind of life was unfolding. A woman prepared for her evening, unaware of the approaching guest. She admired her own reflection, confident in her striking appearance. A visitor arrived at her door, and she welcomed him with a bright smile. The man entered nervously, captivated by her charm and her presence. Suddenly, the peace was shattered by the sound of frantic wings. The monster watched from the shadows, choosing its next big target. The two humans focused on each other, ignoring the buzzing threat. She began to move with grace, filling the room with her lively energy. The vampire prepared to strike, its fangs ready for a larger prize. It took to the air, circling like a hunter closing in on its prey. The annoying sound finally broke her concentration and her patience. She decided that this uninvited guest was no longer welcome here. Reaching for a nearby paper, she prepared to defend her sanctuary. A beast lunged forward, unaware that its luck had finally run out. With a swift and casual motion, she struck back at the winged terror. The impact was sudden and final, ending the monster's long hunt. The once fearsome predator was now nothing more than a colorful mess. Life went on as usual, and the night returned to its quiet rhythm. Back in the garden, the sun rose on a world that was finally safe. The guardian smiled, seeing that the nightmare had finally ended. A grand celebration began, honoring those who had been lost to time.